Hello everyone, my name's Liz Pichon and I'm the author and the illustrator of a series of books about a character called Tom Gates. So no, I never thought about being an author or an illustrator when I was younger. In fact, I didn't even know that that's the kind of thing that you could actually do. And the reason that I started writing was because as an illustrator, which is what I ended up doing, other people used to give me their stories to illustrate, and I illustrated quite a few of those, and I began to think, do you know what, maybe I could actually write my own stories and then illustrate them. So that's what I did. I started off doing picture books first. So I never really thought about it. In fact, I don't know what I wanted to do when I was younger. I just liked the idea of making things, and I used to sort of make things out of clay and do that kind of thing when I was younger, which I'm still doing now. There you go. Number one, don't give up. Don't just do one idea and think that that's it, that's perfect, or if your idea doesn't work out quite how you want it first time round. The more you do, the better you get. And a really good tip, especially with stories, is when you've finished your story, is to read it out aloud. Because when you read it out aloud to yourself, you can sometimes pick up the little bits that don't work. And really just read as much as you can, draw as much as you can if that's what you want to do, and just keep going and don't give up. And don't always worry if everything doesn't work out first time. Because, like I was showing you earlier, look, I had loads of goes at doing Tom Gates before it actually ended up being the book that it is now. So don't give up. When I was younger, some of my favourite authors was definitely Roald Dahl, and I absolutely loved Quentin Blake's illustrations as well. And when I've got 3 children of my own, and when they were growing up, there's a book called The Stinky Cheese Man and Other Fairly Stupid Tales by John Sheska, I think his name is, and Lane Smith. And that was fairy tales, and I really love those. They're absolutely brilliant. And the great thing about them is they had lots of little individual stories that you could read separately. So if you wanted to read a short story, you could. So those are 2 of my favourite books.